This is Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Drift. So here is Drift in his sports car mode thing. I don't know. It's something about this screams Nissan. I don't know. But his only accessory is this. Well, one of 3 accessories. Is this very nice sword with the matrix core thingy right there. It is kind of pliable. So yeah, but let's take a look at the packaging. Here's the nice picture of Drift. Autobot Drift. Autobot logo. Dirge or thrust. Sorry about that. There's your bio if you want to read that. Product shots. And that's pretty much it for his packaging. So here's Drift. And he looks good in this mode. Obviously the robot mode is where he really shines, but this is not a very bad car mode. Real quick size comparison. Here he is next to RID Wheeljack. You can see how they stack up. As I think I mentioned in a previous video, Drift is a rather large deluxe. And he's got some bulk to him as well. They don't make deluxes like this anymore. At least not in the Prime line or Dark of the Moon. So the sword also does store under his car. And it does roll pretty nicely. You wouldn't know because this is cloth. So yeah, some pretty nice detailing all over the car. I kind of would have liked them to smoke out the windows just a little bit. Just because in robot mode, this is facing upwards on his chest. So it just seems like there's a lot that's kind of exposed. Just kind of out there. So that's only a small gripe. It definitely would have been nice. The headlights there look pretty cool. I dig the blue plastic. Paint apps back here are pretty sparse. Should have some paint maybe here. Maybe even a design on the on here would have been really nice. It's got the Japanese symbols. I think that means Drift, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. Very nice spinning rims, and they are painted silver, obviously, as you can see. Very nice silver paint. And we also got that with Wheeljack, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. So yeah. To get him into his robot mode, just want to remove the sword and set that off to the side for now. Let's see, where are you gonna start? I like to start by just kind of coming up here and loosening everything up, and then bringing these out, which are gonna be his side skirts. Flip these little handles up, and then flip in the window there. Same thing over here. So there you have his side skirts, or scabbards, one of the two. You bring down the legs, and the leg transformation is pretty clever. You just bring them down like that, and then take the feet, kind of bring them up, and put them like so. And there you got his legs and his side skirts done. Now, you want to just come up here and split these, and then bring these up and over like that, like that. Bring this piece up, and there's a little tab right there, or there's a slot right there and a tab right there, and it'll just kind of tab right in there very, very nicely. I like to bring the side skirts down a little bit just to get them out of the way for the arm transformation. I want to go ahead and rotate the arms like that, rotate the wrists. I don't know why you have to rotate the hands. I haven't tried transforming him without that yet, but one of these days I will try that. Bring the arms down like that. And there is Drift in robot mode. And he looks magnificent. I mean, he looks pretty awesome. For a robot mode size comparison, here he is with another Generations figure. Here he is with Sky Shadow. And Sky Shadow is an awesome figure. Expect a review on him coming up pretty soon. I don't know. I got first edition Cliff Jumper coming up, first edition RC, first edition Viacon, all that good stuff. So yeah, he's obviously a lot taller because this is an earlier generation than he was, and this was before they really started to kind of shrink down their figures. Now he does have these two swords right here, which are like kind of like little cleavers, and you can just go ahead and put these in his hand like so. And these are nice, nice painted silver on the blades. Very, very cool. But obviously the main weapon that defines our boy Drift is his gigantic katana of justice, which just goes very nicely into his hand. And this, as I said before, is the soft bendy plastic, and if you have it posed a certain way, like let's say you have it posed like this, you have it like that overnight, it's probably going to develop a bend. So whenever I have them on my shelf, I kind of have them with the sword just kind of facing like just like that. So that is pretty cool. Articulation, he's got a ball jointed head, and he can look down and up. Ball jointed shoulders. He has a joint up here. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow swivel at the wrist. No articulation in the waist. He's got an upper ball jointed hip. A swivel at the upper part of his leg. Pretty good range of motion in the knees, and nothing really in the feet, except maybe a little pivot because of transformation. So as I said before, this robot mode is absolutely stunning. some minor gripes that I do have with it. It would be this windscreen here, but the detailing in there is kind of cool, so I can't really knock it for that. I'd still like it to be kind of slightly smoked out, but you know. The shoulders look a bit obtrusive, but you do kind of get used to it and accept that is. I just think of it as that's part of Drift's look, and then it's not so bad. It is not so bad. Another gripe is basically he just has half a car hanging off the back of his legs, but you know, whatever. And a gripe about my particular figure is that this leg, when I pose him, does not like to stay splayed out. It likes to go back in, and I don't know. I'll try to fix that somehow. Please tell me if that's happening on your figure as well, so I know I'm not alone in this universe of Drift. So yeah, some final thoughts on the figure. I'm going to give the robot mode. I don't like to give 0.5s, but a 9 seems too low and a 10 seems a bit too high. So I'm going to give his robot mode a 9.5. Vehicle mode's a solid 9. Transformation, I'm going to go ahead and give the transformation a 10, because his transformation is just so different and so unique. It's fun, it's not too complicated, and there's enough going on to keep you interested. So yeah, definitely a great figure. If you can find a way to get your hands on this guy, I got him through Amazon at a very good holiday price. I bought him and Swerve together. And Swerve I got at $14.99 for the holiday price, which is very good. Now, I didn't mention this in my Prime video, but Happy New Year's, everybody. Merry late Christmas. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, or whatever holiday you do celebrate around this time, or around the time of a week ago. So yeah, definitely a great figure. And I'm sorry I'm running this review a little long, but there's just so much to say about this guy. The detailing all over is phenomenal. Posability is great. And as you know, he can hold his sword with two hands. But I'm going to go ahead and shut up now. So yes, here is Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Drift. Definitely recommend you to pick this up. And I'll see you guys in my next video.